Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the fourth quarter of 2025. This reading will cover October, November, and December. So, the rune that's coming out for you is called Feiyu, which is one of the best runes, in my opinion, because this represents wealth, abundance, prosperity. So, right off the bat, this is going to be a really great quarter for your finances. And I do see a lot of your finances taking off, getting better, and just really sort of getting your life together in a financial sense, whether that is paying off debts, credit cards, getting your living situation coordinated. It just feels really, really good. So I'm so happy for you. All right. You have the medicine wheel coming out in reverse. So I definitely want to read this from the booklet for you guys. The medicine wheel is found in pretty much every ancient culture. The medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its direction symbolizes the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. So, because this is coming out in reverse, Taurus, there is a medicine that the medicine wheel is trying to teach you. It says, you must not postpone your healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose your opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one you resonate most with. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is to not follow it. Go boldly. So you're being asked this quarter to make a really bold decision, to move in the direction of something that feels really like a lot more in alignment with you. This will look different for all of you, okay? For example, and it's going to be difficult because to admit and acknowledge that something perhaps might not be for you and leaving that behind and embracing what is for you, that's a difficult process. That can be a difficult journey. But and I don't think that every single Taurus on this planet is going to make the right decision this quarter, but since you're watching this, you can be the person who makes the right decision for yourself. So if there's been anything on your mind that you're like, I just feel like this other thing is much more in alignment with me, you're being asked to boldly go in that new direction. So for example, if you're not resonating with your career anymore, like yes, this is the time to make a career change. If you're not resonating with your location anymore, your relationship anymore, anything, this is the time to make that change. And a part of the medicine wheel and how I view it is, I personally like to enter through the south first, which is ruled by the snake, releasing, letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay, so doing that, then moving to the west, the jaguar, which is all about expanding into new territories, new energies that may be much more in alignment with you. The north, the hummingbird, which is honoring your ancestors, the gifts that they gave you, even the traumas that they gave you, overcoming that and using this newfound alignment with what feels right for you as your purpose, your passion, and your power to make the world a better place for those who come after you. And then the east, the eagle, the hawk, whatever, which just generally protects over you and allows you to see your life past, present, and future simultaneously. And being able to navigate those 3 illusions and make the best decisions for you and stay protected. So that's how I personally perceive the medicine wheel. And like I said, that first step is releasing that which no longer serves you. Some of you guys may have recently done that, or you're feeling called to do that now. And then it's like, you're all going to be at different points in that wheel. And I feel like this fourth quarter of 2025, you're going to move through that wheel. Do you understand? So you're being asked not to resist that journey. This quarter will involve release and letting go of what does not serve you anymore, expansion into what does resonate with you, and then like everything we just listed. So there you go. You have chop wood coming out in reverse, which is very fascinating because this also came out for your fellow earth sign Capricorn. And I actually really love the chop wood card. It represents the boring responsibilities of day-to-day life. I feel like 90% of our day is things like cleaning, grocery shopping, making meals, showering, brushing our teeth, making our bed, working, you know. We sit here and we see cats. Cats spend a large part of their day grooming, but kind of so do the humans. A lot of our day is simply maintaining what we've got. And that's what the chop wood card represents. Now, in reverse, it's asking you to find purpose and power in those boring things in life and don't resist it. You know, I was just telling Capricorn, it's like when you're cleaning the floors of your home, you know, you can sit here and be like, oh, I really don't want to do this chore. Or you can say, man, I'm so lucky to be doing this chore. I'm so lucky to have floors to clean. You know, I'm so lucky to have food that has to be cooked in the first place, you know. I'm so lucky to have a body that needs to be exercised. And when you just keep reminding yourself of that, you really actually start to enjoy the process. I'm telling you, like, it can become addictive. The satisfaction you get from caring for yourself. Like, I am fully addicted to cleaning, for example. I love it so much. Taurus, like, you can actually find quite a lot of joy and purpose in these little things in life, and I think it's important for you to tap back into that. So we're going to pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3, and these rows are going to represent October, November, December loosely, but altogether it's going to paint an overall picture of this quarter ahead. So stepping into October, we have the 6 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, this is that good finances, that Fei energy that we picked up on. All right, finances are looking good. Abundance and prosperity is here. Right next to the 5 of Pentacles, which is the exact opposite almost. This is that feeling of lack. Really interesting that those cards are coming out next to each other. 4 of Swords. And also, I am also noticing it went 6-5-4 in October. All right, one thing I want to say here is if you ever find yourself like slipping back into old patterns that you don't want to slip back into, don't beat yourself up over it. You know, healing is not linear, and also a big part of healing is simply acknowledging those patterns within yourself. So the fact that you can name that pattern and readjust, this is my cat, Mr. Pants, readjust what you focus on, that's a huge part of it. So that feels really, really good. And it's like, I know, like, just don't beat yourself up. If you've been, like, hard on yourself recently, Taurus, because it just feels like, you know, you're at a point where you used to be that you grew out of, or so you thought. It's like you're facing the same challenge, but you have wisdom this time. You know the pattern this time, and you may find strength. There's also something about resting a lot in October. I feel like October feels to be a month of just a recovery. I don't know what you guys have been through in September. Any sort of drama, exhaustion, heartbreak, you know, whatever you may have dealt with. This feels like a very status quo month, which I feel like would be very welcomed. You know, just no drama going on. Recovering, trying to improve your finances, and also releasing anything that gives you this 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned sort of energy. You know, you may be pulling away from anyone or anything that just makes you feel like you're not enough, makes you feel unwanted, and you're focusing your attention on the people and situations that do pour back into you, that do make you feel good. So there's an acknowledgement there of that, and you've been really resting, reflecting, and giving yourself the space to really reflect on who and what these situations, these people are. So second row of cards. Moving into November, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something here, Taurus, about like taking care of home finances. Some of you may be moving or adjusting, or there's like things you have to pay off. Whether that's like a debt, or if there's like some sort of repair that needs to be made, or like you might think that you don't have enough financially to really thrive elsewhere. That could be an illusion. Center of your spread is strength. Yes. I love that this is the center of your spread for the 4th quarter. This really feels to be an intensely healing quarter for you, Taurus. You know, you're recognizing the patterns that used to play out for you, that you used to allow to play out, that has brought you to this place where you're sort of just like cleaning up messes, cleaning up your life. That's what it feels like this quarter, cleaning up your life. And I know that theme came through in September for you, where it was like things that you may have neglected in the past, it's catching up, right? And so this is a quarter of cleaning up. For example, let's just say for the longest time, you didn't really take care of your health. You know, you just ate whatever you wanted, were kind of lazy, whatever. And it's like you could have had some sort of like health scare in September or something like that. And now this quarter, you're just like getting really serious about cleaning up your health and like making actionable differences. Or let's just say you neglected the home, or you neglected a relationship, or this and that. It's like this quarter is all about cleaning up and fixing the things that once was left neglected, which feels great. We have the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse here. I don't know why. There's something that could be occurring, Taurus, where there could be some jealousy, especially in November. Coming from a feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a woman per se, but this is somebody who is like, I don't know, trying to control you, micromanage, or like they really want every single detail of everything that you're doing, and you're just sort of needing a break from that. You're just needing some space, some alone time to just situate your own life. So some of you guys may be pulled towards a more hermity sort of lifestyle this quarter, wanting some space from people. And this could just be people in general, you know, feeling a little exhausting for you, and just really connecting with yourself and learning how to tap back into your own innate inner abundance this quarter. Moving into December, the Tower right underneath that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, if there's anything going on in home and relationships that just is unhealthy and toxic, it is going to crumble. Okay, sometimes there's no fixing something. You could have been in resistance to letting someone or something go for a while. Or like I said, anything that was really neglected, or that you were neglecting or avoiding, ignoring, some sort of feeling within yourself, or some sort of care that needed to be taken care of. There could be a major Tower moment happening there. Next to that, Knight of Swords upright. Wow. Very fast moving changes, really extremely fast moving changes in December. Two of Cups, yeah. You know, I kind of got a somewhat similar vibe from Libra's reading. I am wondering if there's like a relationship that's really taking off quickly. It might become like very all-consuming in December, or even like breaking down. Or that there could be like feelings that hit you so heavily that sort of makes you want to rush into love, or into a beautiful friendship, or like some sort of idea there. Like if you have a friend who's like, let's move in with each other, or let's start a business, or let's be in a relationship, it's like there's some sort of rushing energy there. So it's really funny how like in October things are moving slowly. We're just trying to recover our energies, our finances, fix our life up, you know, and then for whatever reason in December the energy shifts drastically, and there is some really fast forward momentum here. And I definitely feel like any toxic home, relationship, and family dynamics are definitely breaking down this quarter at large. And I see a little bit of this in each month, okay? So this isn't just happening in December. The final like blowout, final ending, like finalization of something may happen in December. But it definitely feels like some sort of big release here, which again, the direction of the south, ruled by the snake, it's all about letting go of what no longer serves you. If you try to hold on to the people and situations that make you feel left out, abandoned, like you're not enough, if you try holding on to that, it may be forcibly removed from your life right now, because the whole theme of this quarter for you is healing and abundance. So it's like anything that's not in alignment with that healing and abundance is going to fall away. Okay, especially like if in the home place or emotionally, there's just someone here that's overly bossy, controlling, or just straight up mean, as I see in the Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, you may be like with the Strength card, like doing some inner soul searching and mental health healing, and recognizing that you might deserve better, and you may feel drawn into more nurturing energies. And I definitely see a relationship taking off in December for a lot of you guys. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Like really quickly falling in love here, which feels amazing. So yeah, and the Two of Cups is a very healthy soulmate connection, and this could be a friendship, like a best friend that is entering your life and taking off quickly. This could also be romantic for a lot of people, you know. I am wondering if the sudden forward momentum of this love is making somebody jealous, though. That's my question, okay? But you know what, it's like, whoever may be jealous, this could be the same type of person who, it's like, when they had their opportunity with you, they may have just not done anything, like not take you out, not initiate anything. And it's like, now that you're sort of naturally showing interest in someone or something else, all of a sudden they're getting jealous. That's toxic, you know? And I feel like that's why the Tower card may be coming out here, okay? So yeah, there's a lot to this quarter, just a lot in general. This feels like one of the most healing eras of your life, Taurus, which feels really, really good. You're moving through the medicine wheel and really just fixing up your life, cleaning up your life, which feels beautiful. Cleaning up your finances, your emotions, the things that need to be released are being released. It feels wonderful. And you have Feiyu, which is the rune of literal money and abundance. So can't ask for a better reading. But this all does take some work. So I send you so much love and care when it comes to all of that work, okay? Thank you guys. If definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this quarter ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life transformation coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. If you have not downloaded my free tarot guide ebook, download that now. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.